Hey everyone, welcome to your Mountain View Police Department Community Connection, where we come live to you at least once a week to talk about all the good stuff that your police officers are doing, but also the incidents that happened during the week that were notable. We go over some of the crime statistics from the past 7 days. And this week, today, we're going to talk about the 4th of July firework celebrations. We have two, July 4th, all kicking off at 9 o'clock in the city of Mount Juliet. So it'll be super, super patriotic July 4th evening at 9 o'clock because there's going to be a lot of fireworks happening. We want everyone to know about it in case you need to take any precautions for yourself or for your furry friends that live with you to be sure they don't get too scared with all the fireworks that are happening. But we're here on Wednesday. A couple of us are off for the remainder of the week because we'll be working over the holiday weekend. And so we at least wanted to come to you live. So we're here early. Rich, how's your day?
Going good. Been busy, but good.
Yeah, it's been busy for you. A couple people are out sick, and you're having to cover in some areas. So appreciate you doing that, man, and covering for those outages that we have.
That's how we take care of business.
That's it. That's it. So here, weekly update. Get to it.
All right. So this week we're covering, like you mentioned, we're a day short, but so we're covering June 24th to June 30th. Right into our numbers, we've got 897 police calls for service, 58 fire department calls for service, 25 crime reports, 40 arrest charges, 25 non-injury crashes, and 4 injury crashes. So those crash numbers creep down a little bit from last week, which is good.
Yeah, they are a little bit down. So I would love to see 0. I don't think we will ever get there.
That would be nice. And then getting into our crime reports, we had 9 family disturbances, 6 property damage reports, 4 property theft reports, 3 fraud reports, 2 assault reports, and 1 harassment report. And on our arrest charges for the week, we had 7 warrant arrests, 6 driving on suspended or revoked DLs, 4 each at no DLs and DUIs, 3 simple possession of drugs. In the 2 category, we have possession of drug paraphernalia, violation of bond conditions, theft of a vehicle, and public intox. And then in the 1 category, theft of property, unruly juvenile vandalism, unlawful removal of plate, felony drug offense, resisting arrest, indecent exposure, and trespassing.
Good deal.
And then on to our Guardian Shield system. I had a few stats tick up on here this week. We're up to 72 stolen cars, 38 stolen plates, 3 stolen trailers, 1 missing juvenile, and 18 wanted persons.
Good deal. Awesome. Doing great work.
And that's what I got.
All right. Good deal. Rich, a couple of people have joined in and just saying hello. So, Kimberly Putnam, good afternoon. And Danielle says hi from Georgina. Ellie's just chiming in and saying, hope everyone's staying cool in this hot, hot summer. So, Ellie, right now it's nice and cool at police headquarters. It's nice and cool in our police vehicles. But once we get outside working, we get to sweating pretty quick. Our officers, we wear a lot of equipment. That outer carrier vest is heavy and it's hot, but it's a lot better than having the old style uniform where the vest was under our shirts and you can never take it off to cool off. So our uniforms have improved with technology. And we're grateful for that, but it still gets hot for us. But thank you for caring. Susan Wright is joining us too. Colin says, howdy. So good deal, folks. Thank you all for being here. Lena Brown joining as well. And folks, you may have noticed the alert that went out yesterday afternoon at Charlie Daniels Park. There was an altercation between 2 adult males inside the gym at the community center. That led to an altercation outside in the parking lot. These individuals were acquaintances. They knew of each other. In fact, they told us they were brothers. Further research determined they were not actually brothers, but the argument escalated. One went into his vehicle, pulled out a handgun, and started to threaten and point the handgun at the other person. Thankfully, our officers quickly got on the scene. As the suspect with the gun was leaving, he was pulled over by one of our officers. We made contact with the other person, who then became resistive to our officers and disorderly, and ended up being arrested as well for resisting arrest. But all in all, out of that incident, 2 individuals were arrested. 1 handgun was pulled. That handgun had since been recovered from the incident. We're just thankful that nothing any more serious happened, such as someone being hurt, shot, or a loss of life. But it's definitely dangerous when you go to a handgun to relieve out some type of frustration. That's never the option. As always, try to keep your cool, leave the situation, give us a call so we can get there quickly and try to de-escalate it as best as we can. But our officers are always responding to situations that are dangerous. We're thankful for them. Thankful that this incident didn't escalate any further, and we got there quick. So good job to our officers. We have new outdoor weather warning sirens across the area. 2 inside the city limits are at Mount Juliet High School and Green Hill High School. And there's also a new one out at Wilson Central High School. So residents who live around the schools, there is new warning opportunities for you. Again, these sirens are engineered for outdoor weather warning. There is not a siren on the market engineered to alert you inside of a home. And they are installed in areas where there is a lot of outdoor activity, such as sports facilities, parks, that type of thing, shopping areas. So folks who are outside can hear the alert should they sound. And Wilson EMA manages those sirens. We just like to pass on the information that we have some new ones in our community. Our building expansion effort is ongoing. It's going very well with our architects and designers. They've been completing a lot of surveys. Most recently, they've been here drilling holes into our ground just to see what type of support the future building needs, to be sure that there's no underground issues that they need to mitigate before they start the building effort on that. But we are grateful for this. It's much, much needed. We are officially out of space at headquarters. Our evidence is having to be stored in off-site storage and portable storage as well, because we've exceeded our evidence room. Our offices now are having to be cut in different areas with resources, because with more staff coming on board, they do not have a place to work properly. So we're grateful for our elected officials, all of our elected officials who serve on the Board of Commission, who have continued to support this project. We're thankful that we have the land here. We're thankful that our current building is able to be expanded, and it will all look very, very nice and brand new once it's complete. The current building basically will just be the steel framing and the roof, and everything else throughout will be nice and brand new. And the wing on the left that you see here is a tornado resistant structure. So all of the important, what I call the brain of the operation, where all of our emergency calls come in, where our dispatchers operate, where we coordinate activities throughout the city, will all be in that hardened tornado resistant structure, which is super important. We saw what the March 3rd tornado did to our community. It tore through our community. It tore through schools, which are typically built stronger than normal homes. And we need to ensure our emergency services, especially the people who ensure a proper response, are protected, because they have nowhere safe to go. They have to buckle down and ensure everything operates. And with that, the building will have generator backup systems, electrical backup systems, to ensure everything just stays running. Should we ever have a serious event near the building, we can keep emergency services running well within the city limits. But we couldn't have this any sooner. I wish we had it today. It just takes process. We started this back in October of 2020 with the original approval from our elected officials to go forward with the project at this current site. Renovating our building, expanding out here, and it's a great looking project. And it will take us out from all of our studies and analysis that we've done 15 to 20 years where we currently are. And that's considering the growth plan, strategic growth plan that we have to basically hire 40 additional police officers over the next 10, 15 years to keep up with the growth of our wonderful community. So we're grateful for the support from everyone with this project, and it is ongoing, and it continues to be ongoing. We hope that we can put it out for a builder in the next couple of months once the design process is complete. School zones are still active for summer school. So if you see those yellow beacons flashing in around some schools, definitely around Rutland Elementary, Elsie Patton, and Mount Juliet Middle, it's an active school zone because of summer school. So just please slow down. They are flashing for a reason. And our golf tournament is coming up September 17th. This program supports our Police Explore program, which is the youth program for our police department, where we mentor high school students who have the interest in being police officers. And then they go on and do great things. An example of that is George Junie, who graduated from Wilson Central High School this year. And this past week, he started his new journey at West Point Military Academy with the Army. It's a super, super great accomplishment for him to be selected to attend West Point, and we are super excited for him and just wish him the best as he continues his journey through West Point with that wonderful education. And the fireworks shows. Rich, you going to be working July 4th?
Oh, absolutely.
I hope you are, because I did the plan and I put you on the list.
I'll be there.
So, folks, if you're delayed getting out of the Little League Park, Richard, it's his fault. It's his sole responsibility. That's where he will be come July 4th. Once the fireworks show ends, Rich and his team and some other officers will be ensuring traffic gets out of the Little League Park safely. But Rich does an amazing job. You shouldn't have a problem. We're going to ensure everyone gets out safely. But for July 4th in Mount Juliet, we have 2 fireworks shows, and they're both going to be great shows. The first one is at the Mount Juliet League Ball Fields, which is on Lebanon Road. And I'll show everyone a map in a minute on good parking locations. And the second is at the Circle P Ranch on Division Street. That's kind of near East Main Street where the Cloyd's Church is at. It's behind Cloyd's Church. And wonderful fireworks show. They're all shot from very good visible locations by capable people. The city show is the Mount Juliet League Ball Field, sponsored by the city of Mount Juliet 94 FM. And the Circle P Ranch show is sponsored by Needham's Nursery and Circle P Ranch. But if you want to support the Little League or youth in the community, you can pay $10 and get prime parking at the Little League ball fields. Some quick rules, though. Personal fireworks are not allowed within any crowd attending the shows. Alcoholic beverages are not allowed. You cannot grill either. And parking on roadway shoulders and medians are prohibited. So please, we don't want folks parking in the median or on roadway shoulders because it really jams things up. And when we're trying to move a lot of traffic, if that car is parked blocking any part of the roadway or on the shoulder, it's a problem for us trying to move traffic. There's going to be a lot of officers out working that evening to keep everyone safe, to be a good visible presence, and to also help traffic move as smooth as we can. And that's why we just don't want people parking in wild spots that may be a good spot to watch the fireworks, but it's a dangerous spot for you to park, and it really creates a problem for traffic that is moving around. And let's see, let's pull up the map real quick of everything. Give me a moment. Okay, here we go. All right, good deal. And if you look at the map here, at the top is the first show, which is at the Little League ball fields. And you can see in the red here, that's the restricted area for the fireworks where they'll be shot. But the prime viewing area is all the parking areas at the league field, those businesses from Taco Bell to Hardee's to what's the chicken place called, Rich?
KFC.
Up there. And then you can go in the blue areas, and the blue is still, good viewing area. It's not what I consider prime right up under the fireworks, but it's still good viewing. And that's the Publix area, Walgreens down to Kroger across the street as well. And then over at the, Cedar Creek Sports Center down to the Kangaroo gas station is good viewing for the north show at the ball fields. And then the center show down at the Circle P Ranch. And you can see they're going to be shot from the ranch area, which is the red here. And their prime viewing, to have super wonderful viewing, will be the field right in front there near the Cloyd's Cumberland Presbyterian Church, and then also at the Victory Baptist Church. Our chief has reached out to the Pastor Groover there, and they're opening up their church for bathrooms, which is very accommodating to our community, but also they have great viewing. It's kind of an elevated spot on a hill to be able to watch those fireworks. And then some other good viewing areas are back towards Division Street and Mount Juliet Road. So your train depot, the area that has Marco's Pizza and Baskin Robbins is a good spot, down to the area with Local Joe's, Cat's Bar and Grill, down to the Children's Clinic, and also across the street at Mount Juliet Church of Christ. And the purple locations you see, the fireworks can be seen. They're just not the best viewing area, but they can be seen from those spots. So I would encourage folks to definitely try to find a green location to park and watch. And if you can't get into a green, blue is your next best option. We just ask folks to please be patient with us that night, simply because there's going to be a lot of people at the different shows, and our officers are going to be doing their best to ensure everyone is safe and that we keep traffic moving through there. But if you have kind of a question, if you can view the fireworks from here or there, type that in the comments. I'll get to that a little bit later through here. But just type any questions that you have in the comments, and Rich and I will be glad to get to those. So, Rich, it's pretty exciting, isn't it, with fireworks?
Oh, yeah, it's a great time. We have a lot of fun. It's super, super busy and a little bit hectic at times, but it's a great event and a lot of fun to work.
Yeah, the community really enjoys it. I always like to remind people, though, it's going to be very loud. You know, across the city, it's going to be very, very loud across the city. So please just know if you have animals who are afraid of loud noises, or your family members who may be afraid of loud noises, maybe think of other options if you live near these locations to go around 9 o'clock. The shows will last, different times. The Circle P Ranch is expected to go a little bit longer. The Mount Juliet show will last anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. So that kind of give you a good time frame. It'll definitely all be done by 10 o'clock. And with our firework ordinance within the city limits, just for personal fireworks, is you can use them now up until July 5th, Rich, at 10 o'clock. Is that right? So you can shoot them anytime between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. But at 10 p.m., you have to stop shooting fireworks so people can get some rest and sleep. And if you continue to shoot after 10 p.m., at risk a police officer coming by, they're going to tell you to stop. If you don't stop, they're going to cite you for that. That's a $209 citation. Just stop at 10 o'clock. Be courteous to your neighbors. Also be safe when you're shooting off fireworks. Make sure that children are not lighting them alone. You want to have a good adult supervision for that. Ensure that if something doesn't explode, it could always explode after the fact. So kind of leave it alone. Pour water on it. They say put them in like a bucket of water. So just be safe. Follow the rules. Be smart when you're engaging in the Independence Day activities around here. All right, good deal. How about we give away a $25 gift card package? What do you say, Rich?
Sure, let's do it.
All right. Let's see here. Get up the giveaway tool. All right, there we go. Okay, folks, so type in hashtag MJPD Live, just like you see it on the screen in the comments, to be eligible for a gift card package. We have $5 to Starbucks, $10 to Best Buy, and $10 to Walmart. So a $25 gift card package, just like you see it here. Hashtag MJPD Live, no spaces in between or before or after that to be eligible. And we'll let you everyone have some time to type in the comments. Rich, you're not eligible. Don't put in for it. Don't have anyone else put in for you.
Darn.
You have no comment, right? Okay, darn. I gotcha. Good deal. And if you are a winner in this, just send me an email. I'm going to put my email in the comments so you have it. Send me an email. We want to know where you live so we can get this to you. We may mail it or we may stop by and just put it in your mailbox. Rich, what's your favorite firework?
My favorite firework. Mm-hmm. I'm a little old fashioned. I like the old Roman candles.
It's a Roman candle. I gotcha. Yeah. So mine are the favorite. I'm talking about the big shows too, are the ones that go up, and when they bust, it's like just millions of sparkly gold that kind of, fall real slow. I think those are always very pretty. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of that come July 4th.
And I always look forward to the finales of the shows where they're just really loud and just all kinds of crazy, and those are always a lot of fun.
Sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great 4th of July celebration. I know there's different neighborhood parades that are coming on over the weekend. We'll be out helping with those, keeping everyone safe, and just escorting folks around neighborhoods. So it's going to be a good weekend for us. We'll have to check the weather in a minute. I'm sure you got it pulled up. Let's give away this gift card, and we'll check the weather, see how that looks. So let's go for a draw. 33 entries. Let's see who the winner is. Okay, Linda Lake. Awesome, Linda. If you will shoot me an email, my email is in the comments, and we will get your address, and someone will stop by and place a card in the mailbox with the gift cards, or we will mail it to you depending on where you live around here. And thank you for participating. I'm glad everyone participated. So out of 33 folks, Linda, you're the winner. Awesome. Good deal.
That was a good batch that time.
It was a good batch. Very cool. I'm surprised more don't put in because there's 60 people watching live right now. It'd be nice if we had more entries. All right, let's get to the question. So if you have questions, folks, type those in the comments, and we will be glad to get to it. I'm going to scroll through right now just to see what I see. You know, if you're curious if you could see fireworks from a certain location, type that in. Rich and I have been out during these firework test events, so we kind of have a good idea where good viewing is at. Question here from Sierra Reed Cooper. Any restrictions with fireworks and dry grass in this heat wave? So Sierra, at this moment, there is not. Looking at the forecast, we do not anticipate such. Some areas have received some rain, which is good and which has helped things. But we are continuing to watch that. That information would come from our fire marshal, which of course we will disseminate through all of our social media if we have to have a ban. Right. Question from Rebecca. Can I view the fireworks near Mount Juliet Middle? So Rebecca, it's kind of in a hole at Mount Juliet Middle, and so it will not be a good fireworks show from there. If I was going to try to watch them kind of from a distance, but at a good location, I would go maybe at least to the library where you're now elevated, and then look out towards Division Street. You'll see the Circle P Ranch show. And then if you want to watch the North show, I would go a little bit further north, at least to the Kroger area, the Mount Juliet Road, Lebanon Road area to see the North show. But Mount Juliet Middle really isn't a good spot. Susan has a good tip about the fur babies. Please keep them, inside during this. That, it does scare some animals. Some are fine with it. I have 2 pets at home, and the Yorkie has no problem with it, but the mini Aussie has issues with it, and he always hides under the bed when there is fireworks going off. So just watch your animals. If you have outside pets, they may get scared, want to run away if the fireworks are real close, but just be mindful of that. And if, of course, you do have an animal that goes missing, let our animal control know, because they'll begin to post that animal on different things, and we'll try to all look for whoever the missing Furby is. Patty has the question, where do you buy tickets for parking at the ball field? And Patty, they don't sell tickets when you pull up to park. That's when they will take the $10. So there's no advance tickets. It's all pay at the gate. Rich, you want to answer this question for Georgina about the unlawful removal of a plate?
Unlawful removal of a plate. Basically, if you get caught taking someone else's license plate off of their car and put it on your car.
That's it. Yeah. Or like a sticker.
Or a sticker.
People, try to move the stickers around to make it look like their tag isn't expired. That would be something as well. So yeah, all great questions. Let's see what else we got. More comments coming in. So Carol has a question. Is it okay to pull into the intersection northbound at Mount Juliet Road, turning left into Old Lebanon Dirt Road, or do you need to stay behind the white line on a green light, of course? So Carol, yes, it's okay to advance through the line to turn left at an intersection. However, if you end up stuck in the intersection and you can't turn safely, then you risk a charge of blocking an intersection. So it's kind of a fine line there. It is okay to advance, but you have to move out of the way when other traffic is then cued or signaled to go in the other directions, and you could be blocking them. So you have to be careful. Lena chiming in about her pups. She has 2 Aussies. One could care less, but the other is scared of bubble wrap, and the other one hides. So I see you, Lena. My Aussie he acts tough, but I don't think he's that tough.
My little rugrat likes to go. She tries to chase him and find the fireworks.
Oh, that's something, ain't it?
She's the same way with Thunder too.
She's probably trying to protect you, though.
Probably.
Right? She's trying to go find whatever's causing the boom. And Donald, just with nice comments here. Thank you for your service. As always, have a safe holiday. So great. Mr. Trevette, District 2, City Commissioner, chiming in. Thanks for watching, sir. Thank you for all that you do, he says, so appreciate you. All right, folks, if you have any comments or questions, type those in. We'll be glad to get to them. If not, we'll start to close this off. Sarah with some more nice comments. We keep you guys in our prayers, and we appreciate all you do. Thank you so much, Sarah. We appreciate it. Stephanie, about all of our folks out working the holidays. Keep them safe, especially while we are enjoying the holidays. So good deal.
So yeah, folks, be patient with us. Come the event. The pre-event is usually fairly laid back and easygoing, getting everybody in and hanging out and enjoying the time. And the 94 FM will be out there, and they'll have their radio station going, and it's usually really cool and relaxed. And the show is always amazing and a lot of fun. And then it's hectic and crazy afterwards, kind of controlled chaos. And Kat and then the command staff do a great job planning it all for us. But inevitably, there's always just hectic. So be patient with us. We do our best to get everybody out. We'll get you out as safe and as quick as we can.
Yeah, Rich, I was looking at the sheet here. We have 1, 2, 3, 10 from B detail, 16 from our reserve force, 2 flex, another 3 support services plus 2. So we have, over 20 staff members from our police department will be dedicated to this event, including our Citizens Police Academy alumni group, which are citizen volunteers, and our police explorers, which are our youth volunteers. So a lot goes into this. A lot of planning goes into it, but it's just always super exciting. Our number one goal is we want people to be safe. We want to be there for you should you need anything. And then also the traffic. We want to ensure traffic is moving as smooth as possible. So you may see us directing traffic that night. You may see us over at a traffic signal box where we're changing the light ourselves off a button, or you may see the signal just going normal operation. There's different decisions that go in place to try to figure out what tactic we use to keep traffic moving. Sometimes our intervention is helpful and sometimes our intervention is not helpful. And the light sometimes is actually smarter than what we can do to control traffic. And we just watch it. We do have an advanced system across the city, and it does move traffic pretty well. It picks up on the demand and it starts to move based off that demand. But if we see something where we need to jump in, we definitely will to get things moving along. But there'll be a lot of police officers out. If you need anything, just flag them down. They are there to help you and keep you safe and serve you. And we're going to do the best we can to do that. Rich, weather. We need to see the weather. What's the weather looking like?
Yeah, so and I meant to make this a little bigger so it's a little easier to see. Let me make that a little bit bigger there. So tonight and tomorrow night, we're looking like we're going to get wet. We're going to have 40% chance of storms tonight, overnight, and moving into tomorrow, we're probably looking at some pretty heavy rain. So far, they're not calling it for severe level tomorrow, just a high volume of rain and some storms. But they're saying 90% chance for tomorrow. And then it's going to start cooling off just a little bit. So going into our big show for the weekend on Sunday, they're saying high of upper 80s. So a little bit cooler. They're saying the humidity levels shouldn't be quite as bad come the weekend. So
awesome.
All in all, it's going to be a pretty weekend.
Yeah, very cool. Good Independence Day weekend, a high of what, 84?
Yeah, 84 for Saturday, 89 for Sunday.
It's just a little bit wet leading up to it.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Appreciate that. All right, folks. Well, we're going to go ahead and close this out. Thank you all for joining. Share this broadcast if you can. It helps gain more reach so our community can see all the good information and learn about different stuff that's happening from their police department, but also with special events such as the fireworks that are coming up. And folks, as always, it's an honor and pleasure to serve you. We are here for you. If there's anything that you need whatsoever, please just give us a call so we can help you out. And we'll be there for you. All right, Rich, any parting words?
Just be safe this weekend. Take care of your fur babies and your friends, and just be careful and be safe and be patient.
Absolutely. Folks, take care, and a happy Independence Day to everyone.